Okay, you see this?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't looked at these yet, so
Oh,
let's see.
that's fine.
Okay, so I was gonna.
I mostly put them there so I remembered what I wanted to ask.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so want to ask about specific unit positioning, specifically how to position against guaranteed Z matchup. I saw Joshua comp 3 front lines around his Yumi, and then Zed walked onto the front liner, which I do. Okay, so I'll show you how I default position against Zed.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure if I have it optimized, but this is how I usually position against Zed. So let's just say we're playing like a Samira comp, which is like pretty standard, and we're trying to play around Aphelios. So we have this. I'll just buy a bunch of units. Hold on. Sure. We'll just do this for now. So like let's say you're playing like Samira and you want to protect against Zed. By default, the usual things that I go for is like clumping on one of the sides and also trying to dodge him. So you can like clump on this side and like put like maybe like Alistar Echo on the side or something like that. Okay, hold on. Let's just put Rammus here. Or actually, we'll put Zach. Like clumping on this side or clumping on this side is like usually what people default to. As long as you have frontline that can withstand for a little bit of time so that the melee units walk up eventually. But something like this is usually pretty safe because the Zed will walk up and he'll either like get stuck here or he'll come like down here and like maybe start like attacking like the Alistar or something. But sometimes what happens is this Echo will walk up and then the Zed will land here and start attacking your Samira. So if you could like put like a ranged unit here, or you could just like full clump even more and put like a lot of units. If you put a ranged unit here, then there's no way that the Zed can land on this spot, and he will guaranteed hit either Urgot or Alistar. Uh, but usually something like this is like good enough. You could also do that the same thing on this side. Uh, but again, like sometimes Zed lands here, and Hacker always targets the backline. So even if you put like a unit like right here, Zed will never actually attack this Echo. He'll always attack either like Samira or Urgot. I think it's like 50-50 if he lands here. And he'll attack like Urgot or Samira. But if you put like another unit here, like this, then this could be pretty safe for the Samira. Another thing that you could do, so you could do that and you could like kind of swap sides a lot so that like the Zed isn't always jumping on the exact same side as your carry. Another thing that you could do that's like a little bit more risky is you could do positioning like this. Not counting this stuff here. But if you do positioning like this, again, the Hacker always targets the backline. So if the Zed jumps in and he jumps like here or here or here or something, he'll always start targeting the Echo before he starts targeting the Samira.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but the thing is, like the catch is you need good frontline on the left side here if you do something like this. Or like, I guess you could do the same thing on the side, but this like pocket can be safe. So like if you do something like this, you have to make sure you have good frontline here. Cause like let's say they have a carry on this side. Okay, wait. Let's say they have a carry like over here. If you don't have like good frontline over on this side, once they kill this unit, they might just straight up attack your Samira, and that could be bad. This is also risky because your Samira's in the third line, which means she might be more susceptible to stuff like Sejuani ults and everything like that. But it's just like an option that you could do. Also, let's say you have like Janna or something, and you're like full clumping for Zed, and you know you're playing against a Zed matchup. These two hexes are usually like the safest. So like let's say you really want to protect your Samira from the Zed. If you just do something like this, and then you can put like Echo down here, like Urgot here, and like Alistar here, or something like that. Let's say you know you're playing against Zed. You could do something like this, and it's impossible for the Zed to actually get to these guys without killing like the entire team first. If he jumps here, he has to get through Alistar Zac before he gets to the Samira. If he jumps down the middle, has to get through Echo and then like chew his way through to actually get to these guys.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a pretty general positioning for like Zed if you're like ranged. Okay,
The
I'm
main
gonna.
reason I ask is because I was playing a game like 2 times in a row. I just like tried to dodge it, and he would like just drag it onto my unit every time. I was like, okay. And then so I was like looking around trying to figure it out. And also, um, um, Talia is kind of obvious. I don't know why I put Talia there. Nunu, obvious.
Uh,
Okay, I wanted to ask like Urgot.
okay.
Do you put? I generally put him like up one from the back row and then on a side to try to pull the carry.
Yeah.
But I also see a lot of people just put him back middle. Is that because he'll just like walk up?
Okay, Urgot's attack range is like 3 hexes, I think. So if you put him in the
Yeah.
back row without any like attack speed or range buff, I'm pretty sure he walks up anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, by default, I usually just put him like here or here.
Yeah, that's what I. Okay.
Because I think on this side I think here it pulls all of left, and here I think it pulls all of right, except for I could be wrong on this, but I think it actually misses like the little cubby on like this edge right here.
Okay.
So like in the inverse, like let's say you put your Urgot here, and we're looking at it from their point of view. I'm pretty sure it actually misses these 2 spots. And if you want to hit these 2 spots, I could be wrong on that. Am I wrong on that? You are right. It misses the cubby. Yeah. Okay. If
Yeah.
you want to hit these 2 spots, you'd either have to do this or you'd have to do this.
Okay.
But this side, if you're on the putting Urgot on left, it will always hit the whole thing here. And if you're on the right, it hits most of the right. But if you like, if they have a unit in the cubbies and you want to hit this cubby, you could either do this or this.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, and then I wanted to ask, do you generally try to put Echo in front of like Sejuani's and Cho'Gaths and like the ones like to pull their cast away from your team?
Yeah, you
Okay.
want to if you can, because yeah,
Okay.
having a sedge ult backwards is like always better. What you can do if you don't want to just like if you want to be safe is let's say you do have like that backline comp like this again. What a lot of people do is they want to put sedge on the same side as your carry, so that it ults the carry. But if you put Echo in front of your carries also, then by default, if they do try to put Sedge in front of your carry or whatever, Cho'Gath, whatever, then Echo will ult behind them and then they'll miss.
Yeah. Okay, and then
Yeah.
about Sejuani, I see like good players center her a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like mostly when you have a bunch of matchups so you can't like favor a side?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think. Well, I personally try to always, if I can, like put Sejuani on a side either like this or like straight up in the corner. Because if you put Sejuani in like the middle hexes, like
Yeah,
one,
she
two,
won't hit the
three,
corners.
then yeah, she doesn't hit like the corner units a lot. So I usually try to put them like here and here.
Gotcha.
Okay. um.
We don't have to go over all the reroll comps. I was just gonna ask you which ones you consider.
A lot of reroll comps are based on augments. Like
Yeah, like
yeah.
yeah, like 1 and 2 cost ones
Mm-hmm.
specifically.
Yeah, I think a good thing to know is generally like what's like broken. There's probably gonna be like a pretty big what's the word, like switch up in what's broken and what's not. Like there's no way that like spread shot doesn't get nerfed and stuff like that. Illuminating might get nerfed and stuff like that. But just like having a good idea of what like the broken ones are, because it could give you a better idea of like how badly you want to force something. So like let's say you don't have the best luck spot. Like you don't have any tiers and you have only like 1 lux or something like that. It might not make you wanna force lux that bad, but like if you know that the augment's like pretty broken, you might want to favor it a bit more. But then on the inverse, I think like something like stacks on stacks is like not
Yeah.
super good. I'm pretty sure this augment's actually pretty good still, to be honest. But
Yeah,
like you
I
can
thought
like
the same thing.
kind of see from here, it's like if you're not in a good spot already to play Nasus, you probably just don't like force it out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's yeah. that's how I feel about like the real world comps. Yeah, I don't know. There's like a lot to go over for that. A lot of it's
Yeah,
just like augment dependent.
yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Um, what else is in here?
That's mainly it.
Oh, really?
And
Just watch-
I was gonna ask about Viego, but I heard you say you're not very good at Viego, so.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I self-admittedly am not the strongest vehicle player of all time.
I'm not
Uh,
either.
yeah. He's also just like not super great right now. Like if you're in a high roll position to play him, then you can play him, but like it's hard to like just play Viego majority of your games.
Yeah. I'm not like
Um,
trying to force him. I just like there's some openers where I randomly hit like a bunch of renegades and nothing else, and I'm like, huh, maybe I should play Viego. And a lot of the time, I don't think I execute it very well. So
mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I could try to answer questions, but I'm probably not the best person for that.
oh, that's all good.
Okay. All right. So that's all your pre-game questions, I guess.
Um, yes.
Okay. All right. So you said you're like 200 LP or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you wanna share screen now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So what do you like usually try to like favor when you play?
Um, bow, and then I like to play 80 flex, but I'm comfortable with like anima.
Oh,
Hello.
wait. Sorry, my bad. I accidentally left the
No
stream.
problem.
Oh, yeah, okay, keep going.
I was just talking. Pretty much the only thing I'm not confident in is Viego, and
Okay.
I favor AD early game. So a lot of the time, I don't know if I should play AP. Recently, I've been playing more Yumi than most other AP comps because I
Ah.
feel like it's pretty good. I played it like twice. That's not a lot of UV games,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. You is like super hit or miss sometimes. It's a lot of like augment
yeah.
luck and stuff like that. So it's like
Oh, the
battle
luck.
mage is like her best augments. First aid is good. Oh, these augments look really good. Prep and all that. Yeah. If you have
Yeah.
like the right augments and you have like somewhat decent luck in terms of hitting your units, uh yeah, this comp is can be like pretty Exodia.
I just played it from these two spots because my openers were really bad and I hit prep, so I was like, whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
And I got first this one and fifth this one, so it went pretty well. And
Yeah.
then to be honest, this third was crazy to me how I went third here.
Yeah, that
I
board
had
does look
Justice
pretty
Punch
crazy.
Galio 3 for like the entire game, and I like fast 9 with level up. And I like rolled down and hit like Exodia board, and I lost like reroll Lulu, and then a guy that had a Philios won.
Okay.
Like
I'm
defend.
pretty sure I think these items actually might do better on Samira than Urgot in this spot.
Okay. Okay.
Like just off of first glance, I don't know what else happened in this game. Also, Leona's not like the strongest tank ever, so maybe these items actually could have been stronger on like
I
Echo.
I decided to put it on her because I was playing against like a super tanky Lee Sin and Malphite.
Okay, okay. That actually makes sense. Okay.
Because my Aphelios was not killing it, so I was like, okay. And then I did that, and then I almost won the fight. I only
Mhm.
lost because this guy's Lulu had what's that one where she gets health and AP? That one, and then it
Growth
had
Spirit.
Zanya's on it, and I couldn't kill it. So
Yeah, okay. I could see
yeah,
it. I could see it.
okay.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. What
Sorry, I
else
have
do
to
you
use the
think?
restroom. I'll
Oh
be right
yeah, go
back.
for it. Go for it. Okay. Uh, okay. Thanks for the follows though. Thanks for the follow. Manifest. Oh fuck. Manifesto. Here's to the Rock. Yoku. Unlucky Jack. And anything 70. Thanks for the follows.
I'm gonna go in the queue pops.
Oh, you're still here. Okay. And thanks for the follow. Symphony. And Susakros. Sucrose or yeah. And both these easy. Not washing hands to save time? Yeah, that might be the tech. Oh, fuck. Okay. All good. I'll probably just get like tears or something. Man. Okay, honestly though, isn't that kind of risky to go take a piss before the thing? Okay, it's back. I usually go on like 2-1 augment.
Yeah, this is probably why Soju doesn't wash his hands.
Yeah. I mean,
It's okay.
it's okay. You don't have to do everything one for one that Soju does, but
Oh no,
yeah.
I remember I was watching a clip and he was like,
Oh, I don't
he
know.
doesn't need to
He's
do
a little too
this.
proud of that fact, but that is okay. Okay, so I think okay. I think in general, I'm actually going to be mostly quiet. I want you to like just play your game how you normally would. Talk out loud, say like your thought processes. If you do have questions or I do have input, then I will say something. But for the most part, I would rather have you like play how you would naturally play.
I'd prefer that as well.
Yeah, okay. So,
Um,
mhm.
yeah, I just took this because it's frontline.
Yep. All right.
Same thing for
Okay.
this.
I'm muted, right? Hello? All right, awesome. Okay. Thanks for the follows. What rank is this? This is Master 250. This game in particular is like half GM, half
I don't
Master.
want to upgrade it yet because I don't want to play another unit.
Yeah, I think that's good. Thanks for the follow, Timo DC. How much do you charge for
And
coaching?
I kind of want Nasus, but I don't really care about the other units. I don't care enough to sell anything here.
Okay. I charge 5k channel points or $15 USD at the moment.
The only option here I'd probably consider is Thrill, but I still don't like it very much, but I'm definitely not going to reroll Thrill. I don't think. Um... Thrill's fine, I think. But like I'm whatever.
Yeah, I think it's like okay. Um,
Um,
It's RX Giga Hyrule. I mean, it's a pretty decent spot. I wouldn't call it like Giga Hyrule. It's probably okay. This one follows Vinny Hut Jr., X Elementary.
why do I feel like I can't level? I'm so poor.
Oh yeah, that's what happens on Nico starts. You're down like 3 to 5 gold or something.
It's always Last Whisper, probably, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Would I take BD there?
I don't get Defender
No.
either. Kind of sad.
I don't know. Build Drippin doesn't feel that good for me. Oh, Lux just misses ult. Nice. It is, yeah, it's a little bit hard to play. Also,
Oh,
I'm not sure.
unfortunate.
Where can I get contact about that? I'm in the same boat.
Oh, I probably should have grabbed
I'll talk
Yasuo.
about it after.
Hmm,
If you want, you could like DM me on like
this is
Twitch or
whack.
you could. Uh, you could DM me on like Twitch, Twitter, or Discord if you want. If you're
I
interested in
kind of want to
like,
level, but I don't know if I should. I think I'm going to.
okay.
Oh,
I think I probably wouldn't level there, but if you want contact about like coaching paid, then you can DM me on Twitch, Discord, or Twitter. If you want to coaching through channel points, then you could just redeem it on my channel.
I hate Nico Start so much. Oh my god.
Yeah, it does actually make it a little awkward compared to like Nico on 3-1, 4-1.
Like getting it later is so nice. It's
Yeah,
like I
just
have
having like
nobody.
low econ here.
Huh. It's really whack that I haven't hit another defender yet. Uh, I feel like I'm not making econ anyway, so I probably just want to play. Mm, uh,
Which picture mute? Okay. I'm pretty sure leveling on 2-2 did make the game harder, to be honest.
I don't know how correct this is, but I think it's my strongest board.
Yeah, I think so too, actually. Uh, I'm not sure. Maybe Draven might have been a bit stronger than Kaisa.
Oh, true.
Hmm. Because he can also uh make use of like the Last Whisper stuff too,
Yeah.
or like the armor shred.
Yeah. I don't know how valuable pre-leveling is here, but I don't think I would rather pre-level than just buy those units. And then obviously I'm gonna look for like
Can this be
Sunfire.
recon? Probably not. You usually don't really want Last Whisper in recons.
There's 2 belts. I'm gonna probably get it.
Is it
I don't
always
think I'm playing
slash
a Yumi or a
Last
Malphite, but
Whisper or Gunblade?
if I somehow hit a
Usually,
Malphite
but
team,
not
I'm pretty sure I'm
always.
not even playing it. But
Oh shit, I should be
maybe.
listening.
Mm, I think Kai's too expensive for now. I want to level. I think I should level. But I'm so poor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whatever. This is
This
not
is
very exciting to be this poor, not gonna lie.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, stop moving. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If he wins, he can make 10.
6, 7, 8, 9. Did I count right? 3.
We're doing the same thing.
Okay.
I think you can make 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's worth.
Yeah. I have to. I'm way too poor. I think.
Is it good
I
to
feel like if I
sell?
don't make 10 here, I'm gonna go 8.
Yeah, it's hard to rebuild your economy if you don't make 10 on this round. Also, streaking would be really important if you can.
Yeah. Mm. Um.
Oh, I wouldn't make go Draven too.
This looks fine. Yeah. Oh. I didn't look, but this is stronger than Poppy probably. Also, I shouldn't be so clumped on the right side because I think he also could have ended up on my back line there.
Yeah. That can happen sometimes.
It's really weird that I ended up with these 4 costs. I would have liked the other
It's
ones,
okay.
but obviously that's how that goes, I guess.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I think
True
that
speaking
prevents
is really
like
nice.
potential wrapping of like units on your backline. Like just shifting everything one to the left.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do, but I'm
Usually.
kind of.
Mhm.
I would have probably done this anyway, but
Mhm.
I know it's incorrect.
Yep.
I just like.
Yeah, it's fine. At least you recognize. Also, your econ is like pretty bad, but the fact that you 3-streak here kind of saves it.
Yeah. If I didn't streak, I'd be very, very, very poor. I don't think I end up playing any of these units since I slammed Last Whisper, so I'm just gonna sit. Oh, another Sunfire, double Sunfire. Okay, pretty good. This is Gunblade, and this is whatever. Or not Gunblade, it's many things, yes.
Yes.
I feel like I'm too poor to level here, but I feel like I should. I don't know.
Oh, I don't think that's that good.
Would you level and play 4 defenders?
No.
Okay.
I think it's too expensive.
Okay.
Um,
I'd probably beat this guy anyway.
it's kind of tough because of his augments. I think I would have probably gotten Brawler in.
Would you make econ here? Sub E3?
Um, I think I probably would. I think I would have also put in Brawler in, just because I don't know if you really
Oh,
care that much about Defender
oh, that's a really good
augments
point.
compared to like something like Boxing Lessons, which could be takeable.
Yeah. Um, that's a really good point. Oh. Um, I don't think I can play any of these.
Um,
Uh,
to the night. I think he's
um,
probably looking for like a Rammus or Cho'Gath augment, which could be
I
okay.
don't think I'm taking this, but yeah, no, I'm good. I can take
Cosmic or
Cosmic
Unrelenting could
Barrier.
be okay.
Unrelenting Force isn't the worst, but I'd probably just reroll if I played that. Probably just gonna take Cosmic Barrier.
Yeah, I think this is like okay. As long as like there's like some AP in the lobby.
Oh, I didn't check. That's a good point. Okay, it's so
Okay,
far it's
yeah,
all AP. Yeah,
it
I'm
looks
good.
pretty it looks pretty good actually. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, thing about I think the best spots for Cho'Gath are like here and like here, right? Like one away from the side.
Wait, sorry. Oh, one away from the yeah, that's where I usually put it. Like one away from the side on the left, and then maybe like two away from the side on the right. And I'm pretty sure he
Okay.
still gets like the corners.
Oh, is it a
Throw.
win out?
Probably a throw gap.
That's so
Oh, I can think if you kill
close.
the Lux, you probably. It actually might be like a belt gap, but unfortunate.
Oh wait, you're right. Holy shit. Ah, that's bad. Ah,
I mean, I don't like completely blame you because you probably want to like completely like fully stack your Rammus, so like you might go like Redemption here or something, and you would want to put on Rammus.
yeah.
But yeah, it potentially could have been a difference.
I. Hmm.
Into the Night into Zed. Uh,
This guy's
potentially.
got the goods.
I don't know. I'm not that experienced with Zed on this patch. Like I usually don't play Zed unless I have like
My Ramus
Laser
got me
Core
though.
Heart or something like Laser Core +1. So I think I probably would have rolled over it too, but it could be playable. Also, Lost Whisper on Zed or for Zed or
All
like in that
things
comp doesn't
considered,
seem
I
that
think
great.
it's going
Not
pretty
sure though.
well. Considering I got like an eco start.
Yeah, I think
My
your
econ's not
econ
that
got
bad.
like got like pretty rebuilt. It's like okay.
Yeah. What do you like generally try to play from Nico opener? Or like not obviously like not like for I'm talking about like unit cost.
Oh, I think. Oh, I'm not sure. It depends,
Okay.
but I think you
I go for
should.
Bramble here. Probably feels so weird. Should I just go bow?
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think you can be open to potentially like getting value out of it right away and Nicoing a 3 cost for a 2 star.
Okay.
Um, or you can just try to like use greed it for like a 4 cost. I think that's probably what you do in most cases is greed it for like a 4 cost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to slam here. I feel like it's a little weird, but I don't know. I don't think I should. I'm talking about Giant Slayer, by the way.
Yeah.
It was probably pretty obvious, but
Yeah. I don't think I will. Okay, definitely not in this comp. I'm pretty sure no one on this team has like above the Giant Slayer threshold.
yeah.
You can like you can click on the edge real quick just to see their HP. I think it's 1.6k is the threshold.
Yeah. Am I gonna win without my carry? But Rammus is the real carry, so I guess that's not the case. Oh. Oh, he's kind of faker though.
Wait, what the fuck?
I have never seen that happen, but he's
I
him, I
thought
guess.
he jumps to the largest clump in his range. I didn't know his range was the entire map, but
Yeah.
okay.
It says like near. It says like near enemies or something.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
definitely a near enemy.
Yeah, it was pretty
Believe me,
close.
that was a pretty
All right, not bad, not
nearby
bad.
enemies. Okay,
Yeah, it was pretty close. It was pretty
interesting.
close. Thanks for the
This
follows,
augment actually feels pretty good
MQZU,
in this
Metal
spot
Crawler.
where I'm playing defenders. Because it's like a lot of AP and I'm playing defenders, so it feels kind of nice. Ooh. Oh, that's fun.
Huh.
I didn't notice that he had that. Probably should.
I mean, that's okay. You can't really play around it differently.
Oh, Remus wanted the Soraka this time. That's alright. That isn't even a bad spot. Would you sell? I don't know. The fact that I could like potentially pop it off makes me want to hold it over like other things, and there's not really anything I want to hold here anyway.
I think that's correct. If you don't have anything you want to hold instead, then it's fine to just keep them and optimize for the pop off.
Yeah, because if I get like some bow slam here, I could slam, and then if I hit echo,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I think one thing to be careful of is if you get a gold orb here, it could have an echo in it.
Ooh. Okay. Um.
Oh,
What?
that's a gold orb.
Yeah.
So watch out. I
Okay.
probably pick up the other stuff first.
Oh, fuck, never mind. Should I just make like Giant Slit or Guard Breaker and then put it on him and then pop off?
I
That
think
sounds
that's
a little
probably
weird.
okay.
What'd you say? Sorry?
I think that sounds okay. And then also pick up the other orb.
Oh fuck. I don't know what I'm doing.
All good,
I
all
got
good. I thought this was like okay because like it's still like you could still make like GS even if you wanted to. You could like save it for Gunblade.
Okay.
Uh, okay.
Okay. This is
This
a
is
little
fine.
bit.
Yeah, just clear your bench and then buy the Senna. Yeah, it's okay because you're like kind of dizzy, but I think in like most cases you actually just go 7 here and like roll a bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah. I definitely would have. Oops.
It's okay. You had a lot to do. You just have to
Would you sell
be quick
Vayne
with it.
instead, or would you hold them?
I mean, we could check this
Oh,
augment
there's a smear in
first.
my shop.
Oh, nice.
Would you makeshift?
I think makeshift's like fine. Yeah.
I don't think
Makeshift
there's
or
a better
roll.
option.
Okay.
Yeah. Um. I'm gonna roll a little bit. Um. Okay. I'm probably gonna play Senna and Samira, and then I don't know what. Oh, I already have this in. Sure.
It's
I didn't
okay.
play.
Yeah, you didn't play
Oh.
Samira though. It's okay though.
Yikes. It's fine. I'm probably gonna sell this now. Would you slam Giant Slayer here? Probably not, right?
I think I would.
Okay. I'm just
Because
gonna do that.
this lets you play around the chain on the next carousel. You could
Yeah.
get pretty good value now, and not having Gunblade sucks, but at
Yeah.
least you have Thrill, so it's not like you have your carries have zero healing.
Yeah.
Like ideally you actually would still have Gunblade here, but I think with your current
Yeah.
components, this is probably the best.
Do you
Fuck, I
think
have to
the guard
picks.
breaker thing was fine? I think it was probably fine, right?
Yeah, I think that's
Like,
fine. I mean, if you think about what you could have made besides that is like you could have made like ZZ Rot or you can't make another Last Whisper And then if you look at your frontline items, you would either have Seconds on Fire or you'd have Shroud. So I actually think Guardbreaker is completely fine.
Okay. This and I should probably be scouting more, but this is 2 spread as well. Yeah, not now. How often am I playing Riven from this spot? Probably not very often, right?
Uh, Probably not super often. Yeah,
Awful.
not really.
Would you just sell it? I think that's what I'd sell.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best sell. It'd either be wait, do you have a Rammus on board? Or
Yeah.
no? Okay, if you have Rammus on board, then yeah, for sure Riven. Like
Okay.
you might hold Riven pair over Rammus, but if you have Rammus on board, then it's probably that.
This guy is playing double trouble cleansing safeguard. Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm
god.
actually not sure if that's good, but
Yikes.
that's pretty interesting.
It's just I know he's gonna play 2 Lee Sins when he does that, you know? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
okay. Would you go for I guess Gargoyle or Bramble?
I think I'd rather have Bramble.
Okay.
Gargoyle in general is not like super impactful.
I was just saying because I have a 2-star Echo. That's my
Uh-huh.
main reasoning.
Yeah,
I don't know how
I think
valuable the
Bramble's still better
okay. Makes sense.
in most cases.
Um I'm probably just gonna sit and roll down on 5-1 for a board.
Okay. I think I would probably I'm muted right now, but I think I'd probably level and roll
Oh my,
here. Just
this guy's
because
gaming.
you have like the Nico still. And you just need one Samira. But maybe this is actually still fine.
That
Hmm.
was the slowest side swap of my life.
It's okay,
Jesus.
now you broke his ankles.
True. Should've
Also,
gotten
what
put some
rolling
level.
lets you do is it lets you potentially pop
Trust.
off the
Ooh.
Sunfire and Bramble. But we could like talk about that later probably.
Man. Am I even healthy enough to do this? I probably should have rolled more. Whatever. It's
Yeah, you're probably like in too deep now. Like, you could potentially just level and roll now, but you're probably in too deep. And
oh,
it
I
might be
didn't mean
more
now. I just meant I should have probably done it this round, yeah.
yeah, it might be oh yeah, I was thinking that too. But now it might be like too late to do
I
it and
gotta
we
just
just do it next
send it,
turn.
yeah.
Mhm.
Uh,
You could probably sell Riven, I think. I don't think you're ever playing him.
yeah.
And then just get ready to transition your board on 5-1.
Okay. Oh, I didn't scout at all. That's fine. I'm probably if I end up playing Rammus, I'm probably not gonna main tank him anymore. But that's pretty obvious. Not sure why I'm saying it, but it's okay.
That's okay, just say everything in your head.
Oh, this is a way better loss than I expected. Is it even a loss? Okay. Oh. Oh.
No,
I
that's an
mean,
econ
hey.
loss, all good.
Yeah, true. Do you think cleansing safeguard is broken?
Nah, it looks completely fine to me.
Oh, true.
Yep.
Um,
I think bench your Rammus right now. You might not end up keeping him, but just keep him on the bench right now. So when you do 2-star him, at least the items pop off. And then
yeah.
start like thinking about who's coming on your board, who's coming off your board, uh,
Probably send it off.
including your +1 from when you level.
Yeah. It could be Alstar. Uh, I'm gonna sell one of these. I think Sivir is probably a better random unit. And then, just check this now.
These are
The
bad.
only one I think I can take is Shojin.
I agree.
Okay.
Let's sell the Cho'Gath here. I...
Um.
I think you sell Rammus 2 here and keep rolling. Nico Samira.
Okay.
Okay, not bad.
Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot I had it. Sure. For fun.
Oh, I don't know.
I can pop it off anyway.
Okay, that's true. You can
I
pop
kind
it
of
off.
just want to win this fight.
But
I don't know how
okay.
much it mattered, but
Actually, you know what? That's actually
big
pretty
diff,
five hit.
trust.
Because I actually never would have
Oh shit.
Shojin this such there.
Well,
I guess you can pop it off.
I'm selling. I'm selling.
I'm
This
not
fight
sure if
be
you
a
wanted to
heavy.
sell the silver there, because I think you want to probably move items. Says. Oh, never mind.
Just hit diff, I guess. Oh, who would you carry in this spot?
Samira.
Okay. And then, is this the board you would play?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Okay.
There might be an argument to play Alistar if you have like full AP matchups over Zac.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. It also could still be Urgot over Bel'Veth. Because there's Bel'Veth
Okay.
no items. Oh, but it does have makeshift. It's probably still Bel'Veth. And Thrill. Okay, I think it's actually still Bel'Veth for sure.
Yeah.
It's just
It's good to consider though.
yeah. Yeah. Urgot just has like a lot of value.
Do I roll more?
Yeah.
I probably would. AP, AP, AD. Okay. I'm just gonna sell this.
Yeah. I think I would too. Okay.
I don't know if I want it off, but take it off for now, and I'll think about it for a second. Uh, who the fuck else is using Shojin on my board right now? No, it's probably Sejuani. It feels so weird to frontline Shojin, but it's not like I have like Aphelios or something.
No, I think it's probably Bel'Veth there, or it could be
Oh, really?
potentially Senna.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's strongest on Bel'Veth. The thing is, also another thing is you have makeshift.
Oh, fuck! That's a
Yeah.
good thing to consider there.
Uh-huh. It's all good. It's all good.
Oh, I can curse, right? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you
okay,
can.
okay.
I'm
I
not
don't
that
think
family friendly.
No, I was like thinking about it. I was like, I don't think I've ever heard of curse. So, you know.
Yeah.
Probably just an echo item, which is. Do I just take? Is
I
it
think it
Aphelios?
might be Aphelios.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and look, I might have had Shojin for Aphelios if I didn't do this.
I mean,
Yikes.
if you didn't have it on
Hindsight
Sedge, you'd have
2020.
it. You'd have it on. You might have it on Senna. If you put it on Senna, then you would have had it for Aphelios. But I
Yeah.
think I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure if Shojin. It actually might have been strongest on Senna just because you have makeshift and you don't really want to unmakeshift your Bel'Veth.
Okay, high key. Do I just roll more? I don't think I'm going 9.
Yeah, I think you probably roll.
Oh, bet. Best upgrade in the world.
Yeah.
Only one I was rolling for, but
Yep.
still.
That's pretty good, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. I'm happy with my board. I'm gonna start scouting more now. Hopefully
This
I'm
is
not
like
dead to
250
Cleansing
LP
Safeguard.
master. This is a half master, half
I
GM
might be
lobby.
dead to Cleansing Safeguard. Uh-oh.
You have a okay amount of single target,
I
so
have
you might actually
potential.
still be able to win. If you're such
Oh,
okay, you're still
stun?
ulted again. Maybe if you kill them on this cast here, that's good.
That's so good. Okay. How much AP do they have? Holy shit. Okay, I win though, right? Ain't no way. Ain't no way this Lee Sin. Okay, thank God. I was about to say. The double trouble Lee Sin almost got me good. Okay, I can't roll for anything else, so I'm just gonna sit.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
I
Okay,
am gonna
I'll
grind
put
this
it on
game.
I'll put it on the screen and everything
I
like
just
next
found them,
time.
so I'm a little bit scuffed. Okay.
I think the most important units to position are Cho and Sedge. And then
I saw a
obviously your
shroud,
backline.
so I tried to dodge it.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Good job.
And then I saw this guy's Sirocco centered, so I just left Sejuani there.
Okay, nice.
Do I still lose? Uh-oh.
Nah.
We're being chillin', maybe. Are we? Yeah, we're good. Oh, maybe not. Oh. Alive, it's okay. That's fine. Fake loss. Okay, it's the 5th. Maybe.
Nah, that's not
Alright.
far. You're all good.
Huh. I don't see any other way I could upgrade my board unless I pull a Iniko really quick.
What's the Nico?
Hit Aphelios 2 for fun.
Oh,
I don't remember,
is
but I
that the
think it was on
Nico?
7. And corrupted. I couldn't remember if it was 7 or 8, but I'm pretty sure he hit Aphelios 2 on 7 in a doomed spot, and he just like, yeah,
Okay, okay. Yeah, maybe
yeah.
he's just a
I
pretty high
could be
roller.
wrong.
No,
Yeah,
that's okay. We'll just go with that. It's fine.
yeah, yeah.
Another thing you could look to do in these spots is like potentially grief other people. Because yeah, you probably aren't going 9.
Oh, so like grief their unit upgrades.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's
Okay.
like you literally have nothing to do with your gold. You can't go 9.
Fiddle, Nunu, Lee Sin. I'll look again in a second. Oh, echo item. Is it Randuin's?
Um, I
Is it
think it might
Triforce or
be.
Randuin?
I think it's Triforce.
Yeah. Okay. Sona. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna just put
The
Nunu.
best way to contact
I don't
me
think he knows
is
anything
through
super
DMs. You
important
could
unless
DM
they
me
just
on
like
Twitter, Twitch, or
make
Discord.
a high roll. Okay, center Sejuani, center Sejuani.
If you want my Discord, you can find it
I noticed they have a
through
lot of centering
joining
going
my
on.
Discord.
And there's a. Do you center Sejuani against Viego?
Usually I just put him like in front of wherever the vehicle is.
Okay. Alright, not gonna lie. Wait. Okay. Okay. Cool. Top 4?
Oh, you're so good.
Oh, bad.
What's it called? I'm not sure. I wasn't paying attention for a second. I'm not sure if you scouted, but make sure that there's no people with hook.
Oh. Oh, fuck, you're right. That's a good ass point. This guy took Manazane, Zanya's, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Zanya's? Okay, we're chilling. And my matchup is this guy.
That guy just
Let's
gets
go.
Zanya's Viego for free.
Is there any echo considerations here? Does it do anything against Viego? Or do I just put it same size as Aphelios for attack speed slow potentially?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not too impactful. I think you just want like your Sedge to try to stun like the Felix and Viego if you can.
Would you? Oh, I'd probably center Echo instead of this guy. Alright. Maybe I make it to 9 somehow. Don't really think that's happening, but don't really know what else to do, so I'm just gonna sit. Oh,
Yeah,
and it's a 4th.
it's okay. I think
I mean,
this is
I'll
like
take a
an okay
4th.
4th. Okay. We can look over the game now.
Okay.
All right, cool, cool, cool.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I think my Discord is dead. Oh wait, hello? Hello? Hello?
Fuck. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, sorry. I think my game did the thing where it like doesn't let me hear when I'm like
Oh,
closing out of the
yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. I'll pull up my Twitch VOD and then we can look over some stuff.
You want me to look at your Twitch stream?
Oh no no no. I'll
Oh,
share. I'll share.
okay. Your Twitch stream?
Oh no no no. I'll share. I'll share.
Okay. Your Twitch stream?
Oh no no no. Oh, all right. All good. Um.
I've had a rough day, so that fourth felt pretty decent.
Yeah, I don't think it was that bad. I think you definitely made a lot of mistakes, or not that many mistakes. I think you definitely made like mistakes, but I think your thought processes are actually overall pretty good. And for the most
Okay.
part, most of like your intentions were good. I think the biggest problem was probably just like, like the stage 4 stuff. Like,
Yeah.
it's like what you wanted to do was correct. It's just like it wasn't all done quick enough.
Mhm.
But that's okay. Okay, I'll share my screen real quick. Okay. Do you see it?
Mhm.
All right, cool. Let's see.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay.
Wait, what?
Oh, you said something about Twitch and you meant like the VOD.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
you
yeah.
said VOD, I just didn't know what you meant.
Okay. All right. We take a piss. We get Silas with a glove. Not bad.
Hey, I don't
The
know what I would have
subarm.
taken on the carousel, but I probably would have taken belts
Yeah. I mean,
or a KO.
yeah. I don't know. You're pretty ballsy, taking a piss after accepting Q. Usually the play is like do it
Hey, I
after
think that was pretty
augment.
bad. I would
But
have. That's like probably the first time I've ever pissed in Q.
okay.
And I'm not gonna go without washing my hands because that would be cringe.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. Okay, so I like what you do here. You don't like buy the Wukong yet, so you don't like commit to an extra unit that you don't want to yet.
Yeah.
Um,
It
I think
feels really weird.
that's a good habit in general.
Yeah, it feels really weird, but I feel like ending up playing Senna was probably correct in this spot. I didn't really know what else to play.
Yeah, probably, but yeah, it's like minor optimization. Yeah, none of those units are that good. Okay. So you have Thrill, BD, or Ludens. I think Thrill is usually probably just like too solid to not take and use a roll on, so I don't mind using
Yeah.
taking Thrill.
Yeah.
BD, I don't think you take Ludens from this spot. BD is something that like it's not extremely straightforward and easy to play in this set, and I think also another thing is like it's not as strong as it's been in like previous iterations.
Mhm.
So I think in most spots you probably only take BD unless if you're like comfortable with it and you have like a somewhat decent spot for it. So
My spot probably wasn't that bad, considering I didn't hit another defender for like 3 rounds.
yeah, I think it's like probably takeable. It's probably takeable, but it's also like understandable to not take, I think. Like I don't think I would I think I would also take throw here.
I'm not a big fan of build different this set,
Yeah.
so I don't really go it often.
Yeah, it's not super oppressive or just like a free 5 streak.
Yeah, the main strongest legendary unit is like he has like a self synergy or whatever it's called, so I can't really play him.
Okay. I think you do make strongest board here. And then Last Whisper and then like chain the Wukong probably.
I was considering it, and I didn't know if I should or not because
hmm
I was playing against Lux. This might have been a chain diff, honestly,
Uh
because she autoed it and killed it,
yeah.
and then
Yeah, it could have been potentially.
it was like a 50-50 on a chain diff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, so here you level. I actually don't think I would level here because
I figured. I didn't think it was
yeah.
correct. I don't know. I
I
don't
mean,
know the
yeah,
reasoning behind why I did it.
yeah, I mean, you wanted to probably get into Brawler, like Blitz is like a little bit stronger board, but honestly, it's not even that much stronger. I don't think you should like think about two Brawler very much, especially if it's two 1-star units, because they
Oh, true.
multiply their own health, and if you like a lot of times if they're 1-star, they go from like 700 to like 800 something or something like that with two brawlers, so it's actually not extremely impactful unless they have HP items or if they're like 2-starred.
Okay.
So I don't think this was a very impactful level. Also, another thing is we lost the first round, and then the last part is we have Nico start, so our econ is already kind of bad. So if we pump 4 gold right now into XP, and then as we could see like later on, it's like extremely hard to make like the first 10.
Hmm.
Yeah, so for all those reasons, I probably wouldn't level. Like, even if we did have a really like a really good unit to play here, I probably still wouldn't level. Unless like maybe we won the first round, then I think it might be more considerable.
Okay.
Okay. Also, I don't think I would prioritize holding like the Silas pair that much.
Okay.
I only usually play like random Silas 2. I think random Silas 2 is like okay, especially in like the early stage 2 and all that. If
Hmm.
that's like all you had, but you already have like upgraded defender and everything, so your front line's like not that bad. I'd probably just hold like Fiora or Yasuo or something.
Okay.
Okay. And yeah, I think this is like okay, but um I think the Draven is slightly stronger than the Kaisa. I could be wrong, but I think it is. I think Draven is slightly stronger than Kaisa. And then another thing is I'd probably just prioritize holding the Draven over the Kaisa anyway.
Okay.
Just because you have like Lost Whisper, if you get like a Draven too, then that could be really a really strong early game.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I'd probably just like slam the chain on something.
Yeah. I probably should just put on Ramus.
Yeah, but it's okay. All right. Do we hold this Draven? I mean, if we didn't play the
I
Draven, we should
didn't.
definitely hold it over the Silas. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then I didn't even. I get another one in my next shop, so
Yeah, yeah.
it makes a lot more sense to play Draven there.
Mhm.
I'd agree.
Okay, but we get Sunfire. I think that's fine. Okay. Um. Okay. Let's see. I mean, okay. Never mind. Okay, yeah.
I don't
So
know why,
this
but I
is
could
a
not count here, so it took me forever to figure out if I should
yeah. I know.
sell or not.
I was trying to figure it out too. Well, I was counting to see if they had enough gold. If you had enough gold here. So what I was gonna say actually is like the 4 gold that you pumped here might not have actually made a difference because if you wanted to go 5 on 2-5, you'd have to like double pump XP anyway. But at the same
Yeah.
time, maybe you could have made 10 on one of these rounds, so that would have
Okay.
been like one -1 gold that you missed here. And then let's say you made +1 gold in one of these rounds, um, and then you didn't lose it, and then you didn't win this round, you'd still be able to make 10, if that makes
Okay.
sense. So
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I'm just thinking of like what's the word? Like the aftermath or like the cause and effect of leveling on the on 2-2.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, yeah, so you recognize after, but yeah, Rel is probably stronger than Poppy, but it should be fine.
I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty distracted by the fact that I got a Talia and a Viego.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Um,
Would you um declump your backline if there's like a Lux or something?
yeah, I think Lux ults in like a radius of 1, so all you'd have to do, like in this case, is like put your Draven 1 to the left.
Yeah, and then I just have to move my front line over, right?
Yeah,
I don't think
probably.
I don't think I declump front line for Lux, right?
Um, you
Probably, but like,
potentially can. Like, let's say that like a Lux player is the only player that you can lose to or something.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think probably just like exile frontline or like Exile's positioning in general, could be your best bet. I think the same thing can go
Okay.
for Jinx, because Jinx also hits in like an
Yeah.
AoE. So you might wanna do like Exile type positioning for your front line then.
Okay. But generally, clumping is better if there's no AoE, right?
Yeah, in state, especially in stage 2. Like if there's no AoE, then you would want like your units targeting the same units so that they can efficiently kill more. But yeah, like once there is AoE, then it's better to spread.
Mm,
Okay, so yeah, on this turn, you have to start thinking about the potential augments that you'd be okay with playing around.
yeah.
Yeah, so obviously you'd want to have Sure Shot in so that you could get like Sever Senna, or you can play around like AD and stuff like that. But we
Yeah.
didn't hit any Sivers, so we can't do that. I
Do you
think
play
the
like Riven
next.
Blitzcrank over Poppy Draven?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'd play exactly that. So what that would do is you still have like your AD carry, so you can still kill units, and then you also have Brawler in, and I would feel a lot more comfortable playing around, like boxing
Boxing lessons?
lessons.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you had like more vibes, I think Unrelenting Force is fine. I think you skipped Unrelenting Force later, but yeah, I think no
Yeah.
having no vibes to play around Unrelenting Force can be uh pretty awkward.
I really like that augment, it's just I felt like from this spot it was really bad.
Yeah, I agree. I think the augment's good if you get it on like 2-1, or if you get it on 3-2 with like at least 2 vibes already.
Yeah.
And also like buy items. Uh
Also, this is a very, probably not very relevant question, but do you know if like Death Stance Vi, like the damage over time procs the, like the build up on her? So I was
oh,
playing it.
probably not.
Okay. I was playing it, it felt really strong.
Yeah,
I
I
sh
mean,
I remember seeing it in maybe a video, so.
I'm pretty sure it works the same as Titans, so it's like if
Okay.
whatever works on Titans should work the same, but I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, so now you're stuck with like 2-2-3 defender. I think what you do actually is correct. A lot of the times you'll probably just randomly hit either Cho'Gath or Rammus. And so like hitting like the support Cho'Gath or like support Rammus, I'm pretty sure is your like the best thing to take here.
hmm Definitely
Uh
not taking any of those.
yeah.
Would you
Uh
consider Into the Night here?
yeah, someone actually mentioned it like potentially going into the night into like potentially going into Zed. I especially with throw also. I
Oh, that's
actually
a really good point.
probably I'd actually still roll because you don't really have a duelist or laser core type opener or type
Yeah.
board to play around.
hmm
But yeah, it's not something that I would do, but it's not something that I would just say is like wrong or something. I think it could be pretty good. I just wouldn't see that that out either. I would probably just keep rolling for like the Cho'Gath or the Thing, or the Rammus, or just like randomly high rolling Ascend augments. Um, but that is potentially interesting. Also, like if you wanted to, you could make an Edge of Night with your spare components because you have Open Sword, Open Chain.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's actually probably okay to take this, especially since rolling here you just get like you either get like Riven or you get like random.
Yeah, it makes
Actually,
sense.
I think there's like a thing. I'm not sure how correct it is, but it's like if the unit's in the third slot, if the hero, someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like if a augment is in the third slot, then it will always roll support and it will never roll carry. I don't know the validity of that, but let's see how like true it is. Like triumphant return, this is support. Into the night, that's support.
hmm
I think in this case it was true, and then this is also support, so it actually just might be true. So maybe you can actually never get reverberation in this spot.
I honestly wouldn't mind it as much as like I'm not down to clump my team around a Riven, to be honest. I'm
Oh,
not like that.
the triumphant, yeah. I don't think it's very good either. I think it might be good in like the Jax comp or something, where you just have so much HP that it's like worth maybe.
The only time I'd consider it is if I had like red hoods or something. So, or maybe I'd consider it some other time. But
Mhm. Okay.
main thing.
I think your stage 3 is like fine. I don't remember if I had any. The 3-1 part is pretty big, but I think the rest of it, like, I agree with your strongest board.
I think my weakest stage was definitely 4 by like a
Mm-hmm.
lot.
I think that's very common in a lot of players. So stage 4 is where a lot of the game is played because that's usually where you transition from your mid game to like your early late game board. So
Mm-hmm.
it requires a lot of decisions. A lot of times it's going to be a roll down. You have to make big decisions of like how much you roll down, which carry you want to pick. You want to make your final items. So a lot of the game is actually dictated on stage 4 and like makes like a bunch of small decisions is like the difference between a lot of HP and like can be the difference between multiple placements.
Okay.
So
So something
it's
I
pretty
wanted to ask
common.
as well
Hmm.
is when you're like rolling and you have like 80 items, if you see Zeds and like
Yeah.
stuff, do you just like randomly pick them up in case you like hit a 2-star Zed? I feel like when I do
I,
that, I just don't have any board space.
yeah, it depends on if you can play around the Zed or not, I think. So,
Okay.
because sometimes it could just be a bait. It could be minus 12 gold that you can be used for rolling for more stuff. And if you have like Zed, no duelist, no hacker, or if it's extremely awkward to put in duelist or hacker, it could just be like a pretty dead unit that you're like forcing in because you hit it 2-star. But yeah,
Mhm.
like Zed without his traits active is like not that great.
I figured. I never really do. I was just.
Hmm.
I don't think I've seen someone do it either. Also, this was quite the
Yeah.
interesting Revis jump.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well played. I do really like that you hold the echo because I think a lot of people would probably sell this echo. Um, it's just like a good habit, which is like doing not doing stuff that you don't have to. So you don't have to sell this echo, even though a lot of people would probably sell the echo and just leave the bow on the bench. You don't have to sell this echo, especially because of the item pop off thing. So you're playing around it
Mhm.
really well. I think that was pretty impressive. Um,
I'm a bit of an abuser. I think
yep,
that's fine
yeah,
though.
no, me
Just
too, me too.
everyone should use it in my opinion.
Yeah,
So
no, they should
yeah,
because I mean it's basically a feature for the patch. It's like a patch feature
yeah,
because I think like
and I
the fact that they legalized it for tourney play, it just like kind of solidified that it's like if you're not using this, then you're kind of just like doing it to yourself.
yeah. When I saw this echo, I was like, oh,
Yep. Hmm.
echo two. I think
Yeah.
I don't know how to get better at rolling down.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
used to use like a roll down tool
Hmm.
to get better, but I haven't seen one yet this patch. If
Yeah, I'm
there's
actually
gonna,
curious about those too. I haven't heard very much about it, but I'm kind of interested in like potentially trying those out too. I'll tell you
I got
what
like
I think
really
about it
solid
though.
at rolling down um in the past from using it
Yeah.
because I would like struggle. Let's say I'm learning a comp or something,
Hmm.
and I did not know what units to pick up. I would just like put like the generic board on it, and I would roll for all those units, and then
Yeah.
I would like look at the variations, and
Yeah.
I would start picking up like the variation units.
Yeah. I think that's good to do. Like third party stuff to get better at things is always nice to do, but like a game like TFT doesn't have that much.
Yeah.
Um, besides like just playing the game. I so I think what's helped me the most when rolling down is just being as prepped as possible for before the roll down. So,
Mhm.
what you can do, especially if it's a decently sized roll down, is you can level on 3-7 and just start now. That's something that you could do. So it's
Mhm.
basically paying gold for extra time. So what you
Yeah.
can do is you can like let's say you did it right now. Um, or let's just say you had 60 gold, so it's like kind of less impactful. let's say you have 60 gold and then you level. If you leveled, you'd be at like 38 gold or whatever. Um, you'd be at like 38, 40 gold, and you could like roll down to like 20 to 30 gold. Um, and just get started on buying and selling all your units, and that would make it like a lot more guaranteed that you have your strongest board by 4-1 without getting like extremely dizzy and everything. And the payoff is you don't make 50, so you're paying 2 to 3 gold, but what you get in return is like an extra 20 to 30 seconds to roll. I think that's something that's super underutilized because people are greeting to play optimally every single time. And the optimal play is to make 50 and level on the next turn. But depending on how much you have to do, it could just be more worth to level on 3-7 and roll and guarantee that you're playing what your strongest board is compared to scrambling, not scouting, playing, like in your case you didn't even level to 7.
Yeah.
But like it happens. But yeah, so like something like that should be considered more, especially if you're not extremely quick and extremely fast. People should consider leveling on 3-7 and rolling down to 20 or 30 gold a little more often than they do.
Okay.
But
I know I should have
yeah.
done that here. It's just I was like, I was so dizzy trying to figure out what to do with the echo.
Yeah. That's another thing. I think what you end up doing is eventually correct, but yeah, it is a lot of stuff to do. And then another thing that I was gonna say is like I think even if you don't do that, like 3-6 and 3-7 and stuff like that, or basically before you roll down, is like just as important as when you roll down, because this is the time that you can use to prep your head. So you could start to think like, okay, let's say your roll down timing is 4-1. You could start to think, okay, right when this turn ends, I'm selling these units and all that stuff, and I'm looking for these units. So like in this case, well,
So
we could look at this
Vayne,
board. I don't think you're ever playing Vayne, so this should be gone. I don't think like Wukong, he might make it to the next round, but
would you
uh
sell Row?
yeah, I'd probably sell Rel. Like I don't think Rel ever makes it on the board. I don't think Vayne ever makes it on the board. So those are probably the units that I just cut. And then right when it turns into 4-1, you want to be thinking like, okay, what units do I want? So you want Echo 2. You also want to put a full item onto him to pop off the item. You want potentially Riven 2. You want Cho 2. You want Rammus 2. You could also start thinking, okay, if I make Rammus 2, I'd probably pop off the items. You want another Sure Shot, and you probably want Senna upgraded.
Okay.
So you could like do that in your head on like 3-7, on 3-6, or let's say you're rolling down on 4-5. You could do that during the carousel, and just you want like a really clear idea of what you're doing so that you're not like dizzy during the thing. So like when you're doing the roll down, you already know generally what units you're looking for. And especially on quick roll downs, is something that a lot of people do, is they just pick up random units. A part of that is like not knowing 100% of like what they want, so they just pick up random units, but then that clutters their mind, and then it also slows them down a lot. But if you're like very, very clear and concise on the units that you want, which is like, you know, Samira and all that stuff, you're not like wasting a lot of time picking up Viego and picking up Talia for no reason and stuff like that, and picking up Zed. And you're a lot quicker with what you're doing because like there's no way that those units get on your board, but you'll see a lot of people just like randomly pick them up. If you're doing slow rolls, picking up stuff like that and rolling so that you have like higher chances, like sure, you could do that. But especially on these quick roll downs on 4-1 and 4-5 and 4-2 and 5-1, it's just stuff that like slows people down. So,
So would Vayne and Rel already be off your bench here?
yeah, they'd be off my bench. And then I would pick up all the orbs that aren't the gold orb. So like what I would do here, in this case, I'd pick up the orb, see if I can make a full item. Make a full item, put it on the Echo, pick up this orb. Actually, I mean, you already have Echo 2, so like it doesn't matter. But if you didn't have Echo 2, that's what I would do because this orb might have an Echo in it. If you can't make a full item to pop this off, if you can't make a full item to pop it off, I'd probably just sell this Echo and then pick up this gold orb. out of the chance that this orb makes an echo too, and you have to like fully sell this echo.
Okay.
Or you could just make a ZZ rod, I guess. But anyway. Uh, but yeah.
Took
So
me way too long to figure this out.
yeah, I mean it's tough. Like it's hard to figure out everything in the moment, and that's why in TFT, like, cause like a lot of TFT is just like managing a bunch of small decisions. And it's not like you make the same amount of decisions on every single turn. Like stage 3 was pretty chill. Like you didn't have to make any big decisions. Stage 4, you had to make a lot of big decisions. And what you could do to like even that out is start thinking about potential outcomes on these turns, which is like the same thinking of, thinking about what you're rolling for before you roll. Because if
Hmm.
you can do that and you can like clear your head more before you actually have to make the big decisions, or you could start thinking about the potential outcomes that could happen while you're rolling before you even start rolling, it makes everything a little bit quicker and can make you like more efficient.
Okay.
Okay, so this is fine. Yeah,
So
so here I
if I
think
knew
wait, sorry, go again.
if I knew exactly what I wanted, should I have just like instantly had sold the Z in the set? Probably.
Yeah,
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Uh, yeah. So like that would come from being like, okay, I'm probably playing around sure shots here.
Is it okay to just be like, okay, I'm probably playing sure shots here? It is, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, a lot of
okay.
people play like that. Um, like, yeah, you can't be like 100% flex all the time. And
I try to be, but I'm pretty sure it'd be better for my elo if I just
yeah,
like.
it's a lot better to just be. Also, sometimes it's like, you probably can't even play this set or this set anyway. Like, if you think long enough about it, trying to even play the set or the Z is just like less
I have
optimal.
like
And then
no
it
way to get
also
behind.
like is a lot harder because you have to like keep a lot more lines open all at the same time.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
a
think
big
it's like
problem I
completely
have. I'd
fine.
say. Um, I very much get dizzy with like
Mm-hmm.
trying to consider as much as I can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like narrowing your lines and then also doing the thing where, you're just like prepping your head and trying to clear your mind as much as possible, making like that's like what you should be doing on your spare time. Like if you have absolutely nothing to do while you're playing, like you probably were on like 3.5 and 3.6 and 3.7. Just thinking about future decisions before you have to make them can help.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so like if you had like let's say 30 more seconds, I think the play here is probably level to 7. You probably sell like the units that you're not playing. Try to go for like Ramus 2, try to upgrade like Senna 2, try to upgrade Riven 2. Like you have a lot of 1 stars that have the opportunity to be upgraded. Obviously you
Mhm.
have an Echo 2 that you should probably be playing. Um
You think?
yeah. I think if you don't hit Ramus 2 and aren't able to pop off the items, you just sell the
You
Ramus and
just
put it
sell
on
it.
Echo.
Yeah.
Uh
So
yeah.
here, do you think it's okay to just sell like all the units that wouldn't work towards sure shots and just like roll down for sure shots? Because I'm pretty confident that I could make a board here that's pretty good if
Yeah.
I was just doing that. But
Yeah.
there have
I,
been scenarios where I just like miss everything because I wasn't being open. I'm like, maybe I should be open, and then I be open,
mhm.
and then I miss everything because I'm trying to be too open. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean, you just have to consider like what can work here. Like I don't even know if you can play Zed comfortably in this spot. Like maybe you can if you go
I
like
don't.
Last
I don't
Whisper,
think.
Guardbreaker,
I
Edge of
agree.
Night. But like even that's not super optimal.
Yeah.
Especially compared to just playing like Samira from the spot. Like I would just roll down, look for upgraded Sure Shot, and then be open to like playing Belveth and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I think I should probably do
Mm-hmm.
that. In
Thrill.
hindsight, I think it's a huge mistake that I didn't sell the Rel and the Vayne because I probably would have been chilling if I had done that because then I wouldn't have hesitated to pick up the gold orb and then
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you just have to like think about it more. Like I'm not saying that the play is to always just hard force, but
Yeah.
sometimes it is to be easier, and then you just have to think about it a little bit more. I don't think you're ever playing like Rel or Vayne or Zed on this board anyway.
Yeah.
Um
And then
I think.
Thrill would have been fine if I didn't already have thrill.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think I still would have taken makeshift, but I'm not
yeah. Mhm.
sure.
Yeah, just because you only have like frontline items for one unit and you have like a lot of frontline stuff, like I don't think makeshift is actually like the best thing ever, but it's
Yeah.
not bad here. Yeah, double thrill probably not necessary, and also I don't know if there's that much things that you could roll for here. If you had two sure shot in, maybe +1 sure shot would be pretty cool, but you don't even have that, so
Yeah. I got super dizzy.
yeah.
I still have the vein.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't think I'm popping off there because there's a very low likelihood that I'm swapping off or center right now. But I probably should have just done it anyway.
Yeah, I mean you don't keep rolling anyway, so I think it's like fine. You don't play Samir here, which is unfortunate,
Yeah, I was.
but I think we won anyway actually. So okay.
Yeah, it's just a player
Um.
diff, I guess.
Yep. All right, looks okay. Oh yeah. Also, I would have sold this Rammus. Like the Rammus isn't your augment, so you actually don't have to keep this. And stacking tank Echo is usually pretty good, especially since it's
Yeah.
Echo too. So it has a lot more value on Echo than Rammus. And I think now that you have Rammus pair, like I'd probably still sell it, but now it's like a little bit more okay because maybe you could make Rammus 2 and pop it and everything. But
I wonder how much more stats it would be than makeshift.
oh, I mean,
Echo.
I mean,
I agree that it's
yeah,
the right
that's true.
choice. I just like.
Yeah, that is a good point for now, but I think right after Carousel, it's like more relevant because you end up putting two full items on him, and also just like having your tankiest unit hold like the Sunfire.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I think Bramble is better than Stoneplate, like pretty much always, I think.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I just scouted earlier and saw there was a bunch of like AP, and I think that's not really a good idea because generally speaking, in late game there's a lot of Samira.
I mean, yeah,
And
that and there's you okay, like it can be scouting diff like or like lobby diff or lobby dependent. In general there's like a lot of Samira, there's a lot of like IE, but yeah, there's usually just always a lot of JG, IE, Jeweled Lotus, and then
yeah.
just AD in general, which is why I think Bramble is just most of the time better.
Okay.
Also here I think leveling and rolling a bit is probably fine because you do want to like move these items over and we're like not super healthy. I think it's like kind of okay to just greed here because you can roll like 20 to 30 gold more in like one go if you just wait until 5-1. But you basically have Samira pair because of this Nico. You have like the Rammus pair that you could like pop off and everything, and you could hit like a pretty decent amount of stuff. So I think leveling and rolling here is like also okay here.
Yeah. I probably yeah. Watching back one of my VODs, I'm pretty sure stage 4 is by far my weakest.
Yeah.
And I,
Also,
I
yeah,
can
yeah, go.
I can definitely like realizing it now, I can definitely look back and see that that's the case
Hmm.
in most of my games as well.
Yeah. No, I think stage 4 is like probably the hardest stage. So,
Yeah.
and
You
it's
didn't
just a
really do
stage
anything
where
stage
it's the
2 or
stage where you have
3.
to like make the most decisions, and where the decisions also have like the highest like impact.
Yeah.
Because like usually by stage 5 you already kind of know what you're doing.
Hmm.
Usually like early stage 2 and everything you have to make some stuff, but it's like stage 4 that's where like the boards are hitting really hard. That's where you're committing to your comp and everything, and you're
Hmm.
like slamming your final items. And yeah, it's really common to get like dizzy or do things too slow or like overgreed or overroll.
I think a reasonable way to counteract that is probably just make decisions that give me more time or like
Yeah,
yeah,
like
like
having more time is a hack. But yeah, we do take a lot of damage. I think we have like a good loss on this one, which we get kind of lucky with. But yeah,
yeah.
our
I think
board
I would
is
have
not
bottom
like
board if I didn't get a good loss here.
yeah, our
So
board's
seems
like
to be able
not
to
super
see.
great. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you get a good loss, so you're like 2 lives here.
Yeah.
If you take like
But
a
if I
really
had a
bad
bad
loss,
loss,
it could just
yeah,
be like one life. So
yeah,
also you do have the Nico to play around, so being like aggressive with your rolls, especially with like all the pairs.
yeah.
Um, okay,
I feel
so
like, um, I don't know. I feel like I think it would be like I was like, I wonder if I should sell Rammus here just to make it like easier. But then
yeah,
like,
I think you probably could have. Just because you probably don't even have room to play Rammus here anymore.
yeah. When I got this tier, I was like, oh
Oh
fuck.
yeah, I mean,
I
I
needed
for
chain
sure.
or belt.
Yeah, I think
There's
Shojin
like
was
nothing
like
else.
the best thing you could have made.
It's not like Chalice or fucking Arcanos are doing anything here, so.
Hmm.
I forgot about makeshift when I put it on
Yeah, yeah,
dude.
that's fine. Um, but yeah. So
Yeah.
like, even stuff like this, like moments like this, where like your bench is super full, just like knowing like what you want to hold and what you don't want to hold is important. Like something that I
I think I
see
should
is, the
sell
Ramesses
individual
probably
units.
should have been sold, and then also this fourth
Oh,
Cho'Gath
first
should have
focus.
never been picked up, because then it just
Oh.
like kind of it stalls you time, like your bench locked here. Like now a Belveth pair shows up, but your bench is
Hmm.
full. So now you have to like rethink. Like you have to relook at your bench. You have to be like, oh, am I playing this? Am I playing this? Am I playing this? And then you're like, oh, I'll just sell this Cho'Gath or something like that. And that takes like a lot of extra time compared to
Hmm.
if you never bought this Cho'Gath. You see this Belveth, you pick it up and you roll again.
Okay. I think that's a good point.
Hmm.
Miss Cho'Gath 3.
Yeah.
Obviously shouldn't go for it. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah, all good, all good. Yeah, so we just in time get the Nico off. I think the strongest board will probably just be like this board, but plus
Sell.
Urgot.
Would you sell Senna for like Sivir and then itemize
Oh yeah,
Samira?
yeah. I would. Okay, I think like the best board you could have made here is probably sell Senna, play Samira, Sivir, play Urgot over Belveth, and then itemize Samira.
It's crazy how much of a sell if I had Rammus Cho'Gath off my bench,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
like
exactly. Yeah, like maybe maybe you like figure that out if you have like an extra like 5 seconds, but yeah, like it's just
I
like
think you were
those small
telling me to do
differences.
this, and I was like, oh fuck, where's my Nikos? I
Oh yeah,
probably
yeah.
wouldn't have.
I told you. Yeah, I was
I
like,
would have bought it for it without you saying that. That's actually
yeah,
so funny.
yeah. You think you said you forgot your thing, but yeah, even like spots like that, it's like you can start your roll down on like 4-7, and you don't have to roll to 0 on 4-7. You could roll to like 30,
Hmm.
and those like extra rolls for like 2 gold can like potentially make a difference. Like it's just like weighing what's more worth, because that 2 gold that you used for extra time could be the difference between being able to buy Samir 2 and not.
Hmm.
um but then getting that extra time can also be the difference between you realizing you have a Nico and you realizing you don't. So like,
Yeah.
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 Okay, but that's okay. I think selling the silver, like you really want this Urgot, but um the
It's okay.
Sivir is
Senna
like
came
the
home.
replacement sure shot that you really want. So I think
Yeah.
probably from this spot you either sell the Alistar, because like usually you only really want to play Alistar if you pair it with
Aphelios.
Ophelia, so you probably just sell like Cho Alistar.
Okay. And then in this
Okay.
spot,
And then we hit like
like
Senna anyway.
I already have Samira too, right? So
Mhm.
probably just playing around Samira.
Yeah. I think continuing to roll is fine. Like I think you still just keep rolling. Now they have Belveth too, you play it over Urgot. Okay. And
I
then the
have to
Shojin
think
thing.
about what units to prio like here. So I think it would be
Yeah.
really good if I could like do that beforehand. It's
Mhm.
just like it's hard to do that because I pick them up because I've played them with this comp before, and then I don't know if I should keep them without thinking about it, so I just lose time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it just goes back to like the same thing, like trying to make these decisions before you have to make them, to
Yeah.
like clear your head, like before you roll down, just being like, okay, which units are I looking for, and which units am I just never gonna click.
Okay.
Okay, pop this off. Uh,
Yeah.
I think the play
I
probably is just
wonder.
put it on Senna, just to keep makeshift on Belveth, and like, I mean, it's definitely not
Yeah,
Sedge because
yeah.
the
I forgot
makeshift.
about that. I'm not gonna lie.
It's okay. I think Shojin on some Belveth, I don't think it does very much. And then it also lets her keep makeshift.
Okay, I think that's a
Um,
good point.
okay.
Also, probably wanted. I could have Urgot too with Last Whisper here.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I mean, it's
okay.
stacking Last Whisper, but who cares? Because it's Urgot 2 with Last Whisper.
Yeah, I mean that's also hindsight because you don't even have like the
Yeah,
gold to
I was
hold it.
just yeah, yeah. I don't know. I wonder. I think Belveth's stronger because I have like fighter. Like why? How did I just say that? Anyway,
You have
fighter
what?
augments, like augments that are good for
Oh,
melee
combat
units.
augments. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This Belveth actually does a lot of work. No items.
Mhm.
Okay. I think the rest of the game was mostly fine. Actually, was this the Orn item? I think this is something another thing.
Was it always Triforce?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But okay. I think two things though.
What was it? Death Stance, Triforce, or Endurance?
Yeah. Okay.
My main thoughts.
What?
My main thoughts were just that I wanted another item for Echo. Although I don't think a random talking to chat a lot because I'm that would probably annoy me just a little bit. Hello?
Hello? Okay. Oh
Oh,
yeah, okay. I think I'm back now. Hello?
hello?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Did you hear what I said earlier?
What'd you say?
I was just saying I appreciate how you're not like niecing me.
Oh, all good.
You know, I'm sure you know what that means. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
I've heard you
yeah.
talk about niece
I know
before.
the niece memes. All good.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Anyway, okay. So what I wanted to say about the Orn item thing is, you could tell when it's an Orn item just because like it's bigger, shinier, and
Anvil.
everything.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, you could just right click it to make sure. But I think it's always better to stall your item pop here. So let's say you didn't pop this item.
Oh.
All you have to do is roll 20 gold, which I'm pretty sure you could probably do in your 30
Oh.
seconds. And then once you're done rolling, you pop the tome or you pop the anvil. And then what this lets you do is it lets you decide whether you want to take like hook and all that stuff without people getting to see it. It's just like
Okay.
a rat thing to do, but like, it could make a difference.
As well
Um
as potentially I randomly hit Aphelios 2 here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or I mean, it's the same thing with like any anvil, right? Like, um, you can wait until after you're done rolling to open the anvil because what you would take before you rolled is not always what you would take after you rolled.
Yeah, like if
Uh,
I had Echo 1 and I got like Everfrost or something, and then I had like this Aphelios, and then I got Infinity Force, I'd
yeah.
probably take the Infinity Force, and then if I hit Echo
Hmm.
2, I would probably take Everfrost.
Yeah. In that case, it might still be Infinity Force, to be honest.
Oh, really?
I don't know. It's
Can't
probably.
Samira get like stunned from her cast if you take Everfrost?
Oh, I actually don't know,
I
but
think she can.
yeah. It could be. It could. That's a good example, though. That's a good
Yeah,
example.
yeah.
Uh, But yeah, so like doing that and being ready for the blitz grab, and then also scouting other people for the same thing. Because
Mhm.
even if you like in this case you don't have a rocket grab, right? But
Yeah.
if people are conscious, they have to play around it. They have to play around the fact that you did not pick an Orn item and you could have rocket grab. And then
Okay.
well
And
like,
then it'll make their positioning slightly worse
yeah,
as well.
exactly. That's like the ideal thing. And then if they don't, and you do have rocket grab, then you yoink them, and all good.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
like,
that's a good idea.
there's like no downside to it. It's either you
Yeah.
have rocket grab and you can pick it and take it, or you don't have rocket grab and you just play normal, or
Can
you don't
you
have rocket grab and they position around it.
can I like click the item as the fight is starting?
Yeah,
Oh.
you can click
Okay.
it as the fight is starting. If you take the item while you're traveling in the portal, the item has to travel to your bench and it's fucked. if you take the item before the fight starts, make sure you take the item and you place it, or you take the item and you grab it. Or
Okay.
else you'll do the thing where you jump in the portal and the item takes 20 seconds to travel, like across the
Or
world.
you can't even put items because that happens sometimes too.
Yeah. Oh, if that happens, you have to buy a unit on bench and do the fucking thing because TFT. Awesome. Yep.
Wait, what?
Oh, if you can't put items on your unit, all you have to do is buy a unit on bench, put it on the bench unit, sell it, and then you can put it on.
Oh fuck! My friend did like a whole board transition and had 3 items, like 6 items, just sitting on his bench, and he went eighth. So
Oh, yeah. I mean, you shouldn't have to do it, but that's what you that's yeah, that's how it
yeah,
works.
yeah. Thank you for telling me. I'll tell him as well.
Okay. Okay. And then I mean our board's good enough to like top four, but yeah.
I'm too low HP.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then yeah. Okay.
I probably could have placed like a little higher, but I don't think I would have won.
Yeah, you ended up like kind of having to be forced to just roll on 8 the rest of the game. Probably would have lost to like capped out level 9 board.
Yeah.
Um, but just like looking at the things that you could have done better is good.
Mhm.
Yeah, so like to recap, um, I think the main things are just like the stage. Wait, it's the same game, right? Yeah, like the main things is just like the stage 3 and the stage 4. Just like
I think
being
you clicked
ready to.
exactly onto the point where I started getting dizzy. So when I saw that echo, I was like, "Oh
Yeah,
fuck."
yeah, yeah. Just like making decisions like before you have to is good. Um, what's it called? Uh, not being like too open, especially to lines that aren't even good. So like, like holding like the random like Vayne Zed that I don't even think you could really play from the spot. Um, and just like having a lot of random units on your bench that like kind of stall you. And
So sure
yeah.
shots. The other line I could take is pretty much just Belveth, right?
Yeah, pretty much. That's
And it's
like
literally the
what you
same
do.
thing, but you just put items on Belveth, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe if you're cracked, honestly, maybe there is a spot where you could play Zed here, but that is
I am not
past my pay
net,
grade.
so
Uh, yeah.
there's way too
Um,
much thinking that has to go into that. I would definitely not pull that off, so I don't know
yeah.
why I'm holding.
There were some like minor stuff in the early game, but I think like the main takeaways are definitely just like the stage 4.
Okay.
Being open to rolling on like 3-7 potentially, and then just being prepped to make like a lot of like the big decisions here.
Mhm.
And then being ready for roll downs before you start. I
Okay.
think those are things that can help you climb a lot more and be like a lot more efficient when you have to make all these like big decisions all at the same time.
Yeah,
Um,
I'd have to agree. I think
yeah.
there are some people who should hold this like set in vain, but I'm not one of them. I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. All right. Do you have any other like thoughts or notes or questions or whatever?
Um. Um. I don't think so.
Okay. I
Yeah.
think I think I like glanced over and someone said something real quick about like stage 5 carousel that we could like look at real quick.
Okay.
They,
Oh right, where I hesitated on the Aphelios. That one.
hold on. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. I.
They were like arguing about or considering like TG Belveth 2 versus Aphelios 1.
Oh. I didn't even
Uh,
consider that, to be honest.
yeah. I could see it. I could see it. I think it could be close, honestly. Like, especially if you have Shojin, and you just go Shojin, JG, Aphelios.
Oh yeah, but I'm too good for that, you know. I put the Shojin on my
Yeah, yeah,
Sejuani.
yeah, like Shojin, JG, Aphelios with like Ox Force
Yeah.
compared to Belveth with TG. Um, uh, it might be Belveth, especially with
Yeah.
Thrill. Okay, it might be TG
Yeah.
Belveth actually.
Yeah.
But
I'd have to agree. I just didn't really think about it.
yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I pushed you in the direction of Aphelios also. So
I started looking at him when you said it, and I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, yeah, I'm just gonna take Aphelios.
yeah.
Obviously, I didn't notice the TG either, so
Yeah. Okay. I think that's pretty good though.
yeah.
Anything else?
Um, I don't think so. I think that covers pretty much everything that I wasn't
Cool,
sure
cool, cool.
about.
Yeah, I mean, if you have any other stuff, you could always just DM me. You have my Discord, so
Yeah.
uh,
Oh,
yeah,
one last question. In like a week or two, are you still gonna be coaching?
yeah, probably.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Well, I
probably be
might.
coaching until like Defender Cup, no, or whatever that thing's called, mid set.
Okay. I'm probably. Are you? If I had 5K channel points right now, would
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So
Yeah. I don't know. It might go up, but I'm not sure yet.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll probably keep watching you. So it's
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
yeah, no problem.
All right. Cool.
Thank you so much.
All right. See you, man. Good
See ya.
luck.
Thank you.